Guys, this is your boy like one half of Enduro. Hopefully I'm coming through. If it doesn't work this well, I'll try to redo the video. Basically when I get to the office of my work, my architect job, we use so much data that it takes a while to upload a video, drive time video like I did the other time. So I want to try to see if this works. But I want to get this point across. So I normally don't do this. Just I don't care for the direct. Like I said, I'm hoping that the direct is good. I could tell it's a great direct for other people, but direct to me, all I care about is information about games. That's all it is. I never look at it as like a superficial, like, oh, this is the greatest thing. No, because I remember I got a video called Hype. My Hype Kills Gaming, so I don't go through that. Are there some things on the what you call it, on the direct that I love? Hell yeah, I talked about it in the video. So in my direct reaction, even though it was messed up and half done, like I said, I talked about it. I enjoyed it. But there are some bad in the direct, and even my sister acknowledged it, and I acknowledge it, and I have to say, before going into this, and because people, anybody who sees that's not who's not a user this channel and sometimes call me a Nintendo shill, which again, whatever, a Nintendo fan, that doesn't hurt my feelings, because yes, I'm a fan of Nintendo. Wow. You mean you just take everything you want? No, I'm a customer, not a consumer. That's the difference when it comes to Nintendo. Y'all do that. I don't. I am a customer. I buy stuff I think looks good and things that's good for me, and things that's not good for me, I don't buy. So generally, my question to most y'all is, when I see all these videos, which again, they clickbaiting and rage baiting, I'm like, Nintendo's game more greedy, this and this and that and that. I'm like, why don't you just don't buy the stuff? It's very simple. Don't buy it. That's it. But I'm gonna talk about some of the negative stuff that I perceive in the direct. Like I said, I don't normally do this, but I'm doing this. I'm trying to put a video out, and also for the, what do you call it, the like I said, I'm doing this driving, so sorry if I apologize if the camera is not working good for y'all. I mean, I don't know what else to do, but I'm doing this for, like I said, just for recitation. I might do another video saying the same thing without me drive time, but I'd rather have to get my thoughts out of my head where I have it right now, after seeing all the people saying all the stuff about the direct. And there are negative things in direct. Like, I don't do a negative direct stuff about direct all the time. I don't because I don't care, because like I said, I don't buy everything. So here's what I got about the direct that I don't like. Okay, the Pokemon stuff. Game Freak, Pokemon Company, y'all get a little. I mean, I'm kind of. I'll be this. I was surprised that you guys went to Koei Tecmo for that Poplar, whatever the cozy Pokemon game is. You went to their company. Good for you. Good try. I'm cool with that. Instead of using Game Freak all the time. That's good. That's one. But yeah, the whole thing about the DLC before it even comes out, my sister said that was kind of crappy. I get you with that. You cut the content for that when you could have that. All you had to do was wait a couple months and you could get it. So you know what? You messed up on that. So yeah, I think that's kind of crappy that y'all did that. Is the game gonna sell? Yes, but I do think that's kind of crappy that y'all pull that. Your people, Pikachu's your mascot, and you pull out a Raichu setup, and that's not what it is. It sucks. That part is a negative. To be honest, that's one of the major negatives about the direct. That that Pokemon Company, again, doing that You could have, that was a simple mistake of just wait, and then put it. That's all you had to do. But you did that, and I think that's kind of sucky. So the, ZXY or whatever it's called, I don't know what it is. The new Pokemon coming out that people are looking forward to. It's kind of that, like I said, I don't like that they did the Mega Evolutions as a cut content kind of situation. Being honest, but being to what I'm gonna say again with the whole Pokemon thing again. The last Pokemon game I bought was Sword and Shield, and before that, the last Pokemon I bought before that was Sapphire, Gold and Silver and Sapphire. I think that's what it is. You make a choice. I'm not a Pokemon fan, but I buy games that feel good to me that I'll buy. People are like, oh, Sword and Shield wasn't that great one. Again, for me, as a person who started out with Pokemon when it first started out in the Red and Blue, what Sword and Shield did that I like compared to anybody else was the tournament situation to become the champion. I like that because that's what the anime and everything that I grew up. I thought that was the better way to do it, and that's why I like it. That's why Pokemon Sword and Shield is one of my favorites of Pokemon games. They had no really problems in there. They had no glitches in there. I had fun. I played the game, played the DLC content, and had fun. I enjoyed it. That's me. But I've not bought any other game beyond that. I wasn't gonna, I mean, I could tell you, I was never gonna buy Violet and the other game because they were broken. Sorry, I'm not playing a broken game. That's just how a fully broken game. That's what it was. So, yeah, sorry, Pokemon Company, you did that. You did a bad job on that. So that's one. Now, let's go with the Donkey Kong DLC thing. I'm gonna tell you this right here. You always get information about stuff. Am I gonna buy the Donkey Kong DLC, Bonanza DLC? Maybe. I mean, my point is no. I'm being honest. High chance that it'll be yes, but not now. I have so much games, whatever, and I have not beat the game yet. Unlike other people who rush through stuff, and also that I work that I work crazy hours. I can't. I'm not gonna buy the DLC no time soon. Hell, I've not even bought the Fire Emblem Fates DLC and Splatoon. I don't think I have Splatoon's 3 DLC, which I need to buy. I ain't bought those DLC, and those are good DLCs. My sister played the game. I've seen it. I want to play them, but just saying, it's a DLC. I don't have to buy it right now. Now, is there a DLC out there that I'm gonna buy pretty soon? Is the Mario Wonders DLC, the new Switch edition? The upgrade. I do like that. That looks like you get more content, and you get fun times with the family and friends if you need that. I'm gonna be less of that per se and see what's going on, but I will buy I will buy that situation. It has more games in it, so I mean more content in it, levels, and I love Mario Wonders, so I'm down for that. The Virtual Boy thing. Are you surprised? People are like, oh my God, Nintendo's greedy. They're gonna make you pay $70 for a piece of plastic. Some of y'all pay $100 for a piece of plastic, so miss me with the nonsense. Okay, that's one. Two, that's the cheapest way to play the Virtual Boy. Try so you can find a Virtual Boy, working good, and have all the games that you could be playing with it. You're not going to for less than $70. You're just not. So that argument is asinine on its own. Oh, it's $70 for the visor. Okay, it was $40 for some of the controllers. 20 here, 40 there. Again, if you want to buy that, you buy that. And I hate this stupid argument, which is so dumb. Nintendo's sending back nostalgia. Let me get this straight from the morons in the back of the class. Y'all bitch that Nintendo does not preserve games, which again is not no gaming company's job to do that. Oh, they're not preserving games, so you're gonna steal from them. That's how we do that. That's how that logic works. They're not preserving games, okay. So now they give you an updated version of preserving the game. I don't want it. Literally, like little babies, some of you grown ass men and women acting like. Y'all arguments are so stupid. I get the one for the Pokemon. That makes sense. The DLC for Donkey Kong? Yeah, not really, but people don't like it. Okay. Again, that's a preference. That's a, I'm not going to argue that point. Worth your time is not worth your time. Good for it. All right. But are you serious? You're going to argue that it's $70 so you can play the game that you want to play and have fun, but then after the fact, oh man, Nintendo's not preserving their library. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's the way I look at it. It's just so stupid. Another argument, like I said, that people making, and I'm sorry, in this one, the Mario Galaxy 1 Plus 2. They could have just did a Nintendo version of having the 3D, all 3D game, and you're right, they could have. They did not. And I think Nintendo, you should have done that. Have that and just sell that and repackage it that way. I agree, there should be that. I've also seen some people found out that there's some stuff added extra. People say, and I'm not, this is just rumors because I'm not a rumor mill channel. So they don't take it for what it is, for me saying this, because it's not. If I say something's gonna happen, I got stuff to back it up. So I'm not a rumor mill channel, so don't get it twisted. People say, oh, there's 4K packs in there. Okay, there's texture upgrade. Well, that's not a problem, man. I don't care if it was that or not. The Mario Galaxy games was really fun, so I don't really care. I enjoyed it. If I could enjoy that on my Switch, I'll be having it. They might have more content in the game. I hope they do, and we'll see if they do. If they don't, they don't. I'll say this: the reason why I'm buying that game, like I said before, I'll be honest. When Mario Galaxy came out, and you heard that Gusty Gardens, that song, and when you had even to the trailer, it literally took me back to 2007, 2006, 2007. I think that's when it came out. It literally took me back like a nostalgia wave. Yes, they set a nostalgia for me, but again, I don't care. I have the ultimate saying this, which is money, so I don't buy it. You guys buy. If you guys can go ahead and buy crappy games, broken games, always online games, and all that stuff like that, and then bitch about me, I'll be like 50 cents. What you saying about me for? I ain't do it. Then that's the problem. But it's on cartridge. Unlike that dumb video I did last week with that angry gamer jackass. Don't know the difference between a disc, why disc and cartridge are better. Because again, the less moving parts, the longer it will last. I got cartridges from the Game Boy, from the Nintendo, for all cartridges from Nintendo and Game Boy that still works to this day. So I ain't stupid. I'm not stupid like that moron. That guy is a moron. But yeah, I'm gonna buy the game just like I bought Mario, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and All Stars. RPG, I should say that. RPG, Mario RPG. And I will say this, Nintendo, you could sell this, and I will buy it. I know people ain't gonna buy it. People will bitch about it, but it will sell. I guarantee you. I think you should do a cartridge of the original Super Nintendo Mario All Stars 1, 2, 3, 4. That as a cartridge. as a fully packed game. Mario 1, 2, 3, 4, Mario Brothers, and Mario Super Mario World as a cartridge for your thing. Yes, you got a virtual console, and for those two, that's what I say. If you want to play the virtual console, go ahead. But if you want a physical, so you can have it for the future, I think they should do that. That's me. That's a me right there. They have a physical version of those games. I would enjoy it. I'm just saying, just being honest. But I'm gonna pick up the Mario, the Mario Galaxy 1 2, because it is nostalgia, yes, but it's in a cartridge form and not a disc form, and I could play it and enjoy it, and again pass it on to my kids and blah 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 in the future, and I'll be all good because it'll last longer than the dang disc. That's what it is. Now, another thing that I could see, I'm sorry, but I'm going to, and I apologize because I know people, in a way, I'm happy Nintendo did not. And again, I'm not gonna buy the flower that Nintendo put up there. They're talking flower. That's a cool idea. I'm not buying that. Good for the people who want it, but that's a cool idea. That's just it. That's what I'm saying. Be a customer. You know what you want. You have your money. Your ultimate say in what corporations do is your green or whatever multicolor color you have, money you have in those in other countries. But in America, the greenbacks, the money, the guap, the cheddar, the grands, the Benjamins. That's what makes sense to corporations, not only to Nintendo, but to all other corporations. That's why I said the bad part about the video, the bad part of the video was the Pokemon part of it to me, except for the popular part. But the Pokemon, you do Mega Drive before it comes out, all that stuff like that, yeah. I think that's the worst part about it. But again, the other part of people bitching about, oh no, Donkey Kong Country now is an $80 game, it's a $90 game. So let me get it straight. I have not checked this. So forget my ignorance about that. That's all I'm saying, because I didn't check this because I had so much stuff to do over the weekend. But is it $10 for the Donkey Kong stuff, which is an extra map, and also the multiple levels of the Emerald thing is $10? Because people say it's 80, or is it 20? I don't know. I saw people say 80. It was 70 before, and now it's that. I bought my Donkey Kong for $62, so it ain't hurt me that much, man. But we'll see. I'm gonna get Metroid, but I'm gonna get Metroid. I'm not pre-ordering Metroid for Switch 2. I'm getting Metroid. I'm gonna get Metroid 2 easy by picking it from the store. I'm just not. I'm not gonna pre-order that one. What I will pre-order is that Metroid and Samus on that bike. Oh hell yes! As a Metroid Ultra fan, Mega fan, whatever you want to call me, I am gonna get that Samus on that bike. That Samus looks sexy, and I'm gonna get it. As Anderson, if you're there, I thought I saw you pop up. I showed it to my wife though, but yeah, don't worry about it. Samus has his own special spot. My wife has her own special spot, but yeah, that looks good, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that Metroid. I don't that's because I know it's gonna go fast. As soon as I saw that Amazon, pre-ordered. I was like that. That's the only thing I'm pre-ordering. Really, I don't think I have anything else to pre-order. That bike just looks, that amiibo looks good. So I'm down with that. And again, it's amiibo for people who are Mario Galaxy fan. I know Trip would love to get the Mario Galaxy, the Rosalina one and everything. Those are getting sold out quick as hell too. So it happens. They're selling you nostalgia. If that's what I got and I'm gonna sell it to you and there's a market for it, yes. And it's so stupid because people who say that too, again, they just popped up in my mind. Like I said, this is just a random thoughts kind of thing in a way. But the thing that popped in my mind, like, yeah, but you go and buy a Retcon, which I have none against the analog and the Retcon consoles. I have none against those consoles. As long as you have a legitimate game, boom, put it in, bam, I have no problem with those. For those, I'd rather choose that over emulation any day. At least your physical stuff that you bought is relevant compared to that dumb chick who talk about, oh, Nintendo is bad, blah blah blah, and they don't, and said they're making sure we don't own nothing. Well, why don't you buy physical? Because you said in that same video Steam could just take it away from you, and it's like, no shit. Why don't you buy physical? So stupid, some of these people and their videos. But because most people are sheeps and sheeple and follow and wanna, it doesn't make sense. I cannot stoop myself down to dumb logic. I just cannot. I'm not saying I'm a super smart person. Like I said in the video, I said I'm a little above average because I just don't follow. Even my wife would tell you, I don't follow crowds. I was a loner. People, you could take it as a bad thing, but the funny thing is, I still had a lot of people enjoy it. In high school, I was the cool kid because of music and all kind of stuff I was doing. But I was a loner. Like, I had a problem being by myself, and that's what people is. I don't really follow crowds that much. I always do my own thing. It has worked out to me multiple times. And of course, getting the wife I have, thank goodness for that. I got a wife like her, to also making my music. The one time my music company when I didn't listen to other people and the gaming people, the music people telling me, hey, you can't do this, can't do that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it my way then. And bam, went platinum, made millions of dollars. Go me. So I don't care for that stuff that people talk about. I follow my own logic. But if I want to own something, I want to, in most cases, in majority of cases, I want to physically have it in my hand and touch it. That's ownership. You have to come and take it from me. That's what you gotta do. That's why every game, until Nintendo starts going the bad route, which they will go, I know they will go. By definition, they will go. But every game, by definition, from Nintendo, is going to be physical. Unless it's an indie game, it's going to be physical. If a third party like Marvelous and everybody else want to be nice and give me a physical version of their games, I'm going to pick the physical version, bar none. If I want to help people, go ahead. If I want to help a game developer, like buying a game twice, which I've done before, I'll buy the digital and get the physical if they have a physical coming. And if it's a digital only, so why you came over into the lane? This is the kind of stupid stuff I gotta deal with. Y'all telling me I gotta worry about the stuff on the internet? Nah. You come into my lane and then you come out of my lane. So whatever. Anyway. I don't got none of this nonsense for no people. I don't. Sorry. And this is an indie game that's not gonna get a physical, and I know that it's gonna be a thing. I'll buy digital, and if they get a physical later, I'll buy the physical. Just as a backup. I've said it before, and I say it for people out there who can't hear me in the back. I'll say it again. I'll say it one more time. From the beginning, right now, I don't really care about the gaming industry as much. I don't. I do this for fun. I just talk about it. My days of giving a damn has gone out the window because I am outnumbered by more morons than good people who want gaming to be good. So I can't save a game, and I'm not gonna be Captain Save a Game a whole for nobody. That's just me. 2, I said for my Switch, and that goes to the Switch 2 now. I said for my Switch, I'm gonna buy a lot of games physical for a reason, because now they went back to cartridges. I got a longevity with my games, and I could play them for how long, or as long as I got a Switch. And since I got like 3 Switches, regular Switch 1s, light, OLED, and regular, and don't get it twisted, I will get a Switch 2 OLED if they do it. Oh, you're giving it to your money, whatever. I got my backup. That's how I want to do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that, so I know years from now, and when I'm an old crickety old man, hunched over And hey, what's up, Sonny? You don't know what's going on? Oh, take this Nintendo. This is my game. I know you're virtual, but I don't care about virtual gaming. I own my game and I can play whatever I want. Take that, cracky. That gonna be me. No ifs, ands, or buts. That gonna be me, and I'm alright with that. Because I own my stuff. Gaming is gonna go. The price bubble has already done crash. I call that, so I don't care about that no more. The gaming market, it might crash, but right now, I can say about 3-4 years more before it gets down and dirty. Could there be a revival between there? Maybe, but we're gonna see what Nintendo does with the next console. We're gonna see what Sony, Xbox, and PlayStation do with the next console. But I think this is the last bastion of gaming right now. It's not the greatest, by no means. I'll be honest with you. It's not the greatest by no means. But I ain't gonna argue with nobody on that. I'm here to just get good games and good stuff. So thank you guys out there who have been watch this. Again, if you don't think, I think I'll call out Nintendo. That's not Nintendo. It's really it's Pokemon Company. I'll call out Pokemon Company for being greedy with the whole Pokemon and Mega Evolution DLC. I'll call them out for that. I'm doing a recap right now. I'll call them out for that. That I think is messed up. I hope they don't do that in the future. But if they start doing that, because like I said, my sister's a Pokemon fanatic as well too, and even she was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's them." Because yeah, she understands the value of her time and what game it is. No, so she ain't. So she stays out doing that. That's cool with me, and I will call out Pokemon Company for that. That's kind of crappy what they did. All right, the DLC for Donkey Kong. I ain't beat the game yet. I'm gonna see more about the game, and I'll wait to have fun about it. I'll look to see if it's needed or not. That doesn't bother me, so I can wait. The Virtual Boy, that's a stupid argument. I'm not faulting Nintendo for that, because again, y'all said you wanted Nintendo to. Again, it's stupid when people say, "Oh, Nintendo's selling not nostalgia to you," but then I've been to those channels, but then you say Nintendo is not making a backup library of their games. Huh? What? And the ultimate thing is, if you don't like it, don't buy it. That's for Nintendo. So don't buy the Switch. Don't buy their games. If you think Donkey Kong the DLC was bad, don't buy it. You think the Pokemon game was greedy, don't buy it. And the funny thing about it, most of the people, I've seen this. Tell me if you don't see this, because I've gone, remember, because like that girl Friday, I went through that gaming channel and see stuff. Check this out. Half of the people who say Nintendo is greedy are still gonna buy their stuff. One. And the other half that say Nintendo is greedy, they're never gonna buy their stuff anyway. They just want people to come on their side. Just like the PC Master Race be talking about, oh, you guys don't own your games, like digital games, blah blah. You should come on the PC. I don't own my games on the PC either. I don't. So, miss me with the stupidity. That's all I can say. All right? This is dumb stuff. So let's not forget the dumb stuff. All right? With that said, again, there's no perfect games out there. It's perfect to you, it's not perfect to me. It's perfect to me, it's not perfect to you. Simply enjoy games on all consoles, including PC. Peace out. Enjoy the games. There's another video coming up this afternoon about Silksong. Again, people use Silksong as, oh, this is showing how AAA games go. No, it's not. No, it's not. Even people I agree with, they're saying that. I'm like, no, it's not. Because, again, As soon as Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, we're gonna see the sales and people be like, oh yeah, you're gonna be, so you're not doing it for that reason. All right, so yeah, it is what it is. So with that said, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out. Have a good day, and then check out, like I said, the Silk Song video. Later.